All right. So obviously the second anniversary has officially started with the release of the brand new Pilgrim Cinderella, the unit we've all been waiting for and have anticipated. But is she actually worth it? Well, go ahead and jump over to the Nikkes. I have already done polls. I did not record them because I just wasn't home at the time. I did it on mobile, and it's not the same. Um, so I did a few multis. We did get, I believe it was what, count them, 5 free multis, and I managed to pull 2 copies of Cinderella, the queen herself. And today we're going to be discussing exactly if she is actually worth it. We're going to go over her kit, what she does provide, and possible brainstorming ideas as to the best team options. I will be covering multiple team options with her to try to figure out what teams are going to be best for her, and those are going to be coming out in separate videos. Disclaimer, I do truthfully think the best teammate with her is going to be Grave, coming out in part 2 in November 17th, November 7th, actually. I think it's November 7th. And I do think Grave is, without a doubt, going to be the main unit that you are going to want from this anniversary. Cinderella is very, very cool, don't get me wrong, but I do think Grave is going to provide more value long term. So let's jump over to the skills. And skill 1 is the Flawless Glass. You're going to activate when entering your burst 3 stage. Activate on herself. She's going to increase her attack by 2.26 of the caster's final max HP for 10 seconds, which is very, very good. Then, additionally, when attacking with your full charge, her charge speed is going to be increased by 100%, given the fact how her weapon is right here, as you can see, somewhat of a rocket launcher, but you do have to charge to launch it. So having this additional charge speed up to 100 is going to be rapid fire, which is going to be very nice. And it's going to be removed upon reloading to max ammunition. Then activates when hitting a target with full charge affects the target. You're going to deal 111.76 a final attack as additional damage. I want to also preface this. Keep in mind, these are all burst skill level 6s. I have not 10 her, but I do plan on doing that to get like a full max showcase of her when that time does come. So lots of damage right here, as we can see. And that is very, very nice to see, is that, she does add a little bit of utility for herself, which is nice, but, it's nothing crazy, so to speak. Skill 2, the dirt resistant mirror activates at the start of the battle. That's very important. She's going to activate it on herself. She's going to deploy a decoy, creates an avatar with 76.8% of the caster's final max HP continuously. So this is going to be the glass slippers. That is very integral to her kit. Activates when entering burst skill stage 3 on herself. Again, it's going to be the applying the decoy. So, you're going to have a constant like buff going with the decoy. And then when the decoy exits, you are going to increase your max HP continuously, stacking up to 12 times based off of this percentage of your max HP for every 3 seconds, stacking up to 12 times. So that's going to be 36 seconds. Very good. So that is a key thing, is that she is applying a buff to herself. Keep that in mind when we get to the burst skill. Once you do, affects random enemies, deals a ton of damage right there. 569.13% of the final attack as damage. Attacks just continuously, essentially for 10 times. It's just going to be a beam of lights coming down everywhere. Then, affects the same target when in beautiful status. You are going to be dealing a 24.09% of the final attack as additional damage. Mirrors the stack count of beautiful, which is right here, is that the beautiful is going to be increasing your max HP continuously, adding a stack. So The key thing with her is that, the more stacks you have of any buff, it's the stronger she's going to be. So, with that in mind, you want units who are going to apply buffs to her. And that's why I'm saying that Grave is going to be essential because of the fact that Grave is just whew, Grave is kind of busted. We'll jump over her real quick, and I believe we can see her stats. Yeah. So if I can actually find it right here. No, that's not it. That affects yourself. All allies with the burst. Stack damage increase, pierce damage increase, max ammo capacity increase. That's 3 additional stacks onto Cinderella. So, again, you want more and more stacks of buffs on her. Then right here with the first skill is activates only when in heat emission status, affects all allies, burst gauge, filling speed increase, pierce damage increase. You can see that she is going to be very, very strong with Cinderella. But, I am also going to be discussing and going over in depth of other units. Also, the fact that she is an electric code, I think that is going to be very good. Running with Summer Honest is going to be very, 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 very strong. And then also run with, if I can find her, Ein. I think she's going to be beautiful running with Ein, given the fact that they are all, electric code. So huge damage boost right there. So plenty of different options I'm going to be going over. It's going to be a lot of content coming up. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you all within the next video.